What is up, guys? It is your boy N607 here, and welcome back to another video. So it isn't too far off from when Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania releases, and I thought I'd take a look back at Banana Blitz HD, which is the previous newest Monkey Ball game that released back in 2019. And I eventually did actually, earlier this month, actually got the game for PS4 and replayed through it to see, is it really bad? Because a lot of people really don't like the game, and I made a review on it before, but I didn't actually really watch the review in advance, but a lot of people don't really care for this game. But would I consider Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD bad? Well, we'll find out. So this is going to kind of be a review video, but it's kind of not going to be one. It's going to be more of just a discussion about the game. Now, keep in mind that I do think that this game was the wrong choice for Sega to make. This was the wrong Monkey Ball game to release when they did. I mean, picture when, it was June of 2019 or something like that. And we had the future of Monkey Ball was completely unknown, because the last game we got was an iOS Peggle clone or whatever it is, Super Monkey Ball Bounce, which wasn't that good. And we didn't know anything about the series for a while regarding what was going to happen. But we would eventually get word that apparently Banana Blitz was going to get a remaster. And keep in mind, Banana Blitz is the game that really started, that most people note as the start of the downfall for the Super Monkey Ball series. And I think that the rage that people had, because Monkey Ball fans are very passionate, and so for them to see Sega just remaster a meh Wii game did not look good. It was it was not the best. It was not the right choice. I remember when it was first revealed, and to be fair, I have a lot of nostalgia for Banana Blitz. That's one of the first games I ever played. So it's I got a lot of attachment to that game, but I don't think it's that bad. And I remember when it was revealed, I was just I don't even know how to feel. I was just conflicted. It's cool that we're getting this on the Switch, but at the same time, they couldn't have just done the first two games. And of course we are getting that now with Banana Mania, but in 2019, we just had Banana Blitz HD coming to consoles. And eventually the game released, and Sega, decided, remember when Nintendo basically put Chibi Robo on the line, and they decided to basically hold the series hostage unless it sells well? Let's do the same thing. Eventually Sega would say that if Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD sells well, then they'll actually do more games. Otherwise, no. Okay, that's not exact, but you get the idea. I don't like it when companies do this, because it's how about you actually do what the fans want, and then you'll get more sales? That's annoying. But a lot of this is about stuff that doesn't even revolve around the actual game. So let's just talk about the game graphically, because this is obviously an HD version of Banana Blitz. And honestly, I don't think the game honestly looks that bad. I don't think it looks amazing. It does definitely still show some polygons that are very GameCube-like. But it does make sense. This is a remaster. It isn't necessarily they're trying to completely overhaul it. They improve it enough to at least make it look somewhat nice, even though it is still not perfect. But I think remaster-wise, it looks fine enough. It looks good enough. I like the new UI. I think it's pretty slick. But that's really all I really have to say regarding that. But regarding the gameplay, so this is one of the biggest things that was kind of odd, is the fact that Banana Blitz, you would use motion controls. Since you would use the Wii remote, it was a launch title for the Wii. You use the motion controls to move your monkey through the wall. It is kind of odd, but they didn't actually include motion controls. And I believe any version of the game, they're all stick controls. No motion controls of any kind. Even though you could easily do it with at least the Switch's Joy-Cons or the PS4's controller. I don't know why they didn't include it. Honestly, wish they did, because Banana Blitz is already a pretty easy game, and having stick controls just make the game even easier. But does that necessarily make it a bad thing? Sure, the game is easy, but does that really make the game bad? That's one of the biggest points of issue for most people, is that it's very easy compared to the previous games. But honestly, I don't really feel like it's that big of an issue. Obviously, yes, the game should have had some more challenge, and it was obviously based on gimmicks that were not the best ideas ever. While I don't hate the jump button, I can understand that it's not the best idea ever, but I do feel like jumping is sometimes fun to pull off, especially for pulling off shortcuts on some stages. Heck, that's one of my favorite things about the game is actually pull off shortcuts, just like the first 2 Monkey Ball games, which is really, really cool that they kind of kept that back. It is definitely, like, very easy and a lot more simple. Like, it's more of a platformer, honestly, in this game as opposed to what it was before, where it was basically more of a puzzle kind of game. But I think the game is still really fun, and, like, jumping around in the stages is always fun. Although, for some reason, the game doesn't always register your jump. Sometimes you'll press the X button, and nothing will happen, and you'll just die. I don't know why that is. I don't know how they could have messed that up, but it's a thing that it exists, and I'm pretty sure it is a genuine issue. It can't just be me. But anyways, gameplay-wise, I think it's honestly fine, except for one thing, the mini-games. But before I actually do get into that, there is one more thing I forgot to mention, boss battles. And to be honest, I don't think the boss battles are honestly that great. They're just kind of out of place, and some of them are really stupidly hard, like, the heck is it? Like, the one for, like, the second world of the game is, like, really hard. Like, holy god, the jetpack guy, like, that boss fight's really stupidly hard. Like, I don't even know how it's that hard, but it is. And I don't think the boss fights are honestly that great either. I think the game definitely did not need them. But, okay, I've stalled long enough. The minigames. This is the one thing I will say is bad about the game. I think the minigames are terrible. Terrible. I think some of the minigames are okay enough, but you got stuff like what the heck is it? The track and field, like, hurdles minigame. That game is freaking terrible. And, like, Dangerous Route, it's kind of cool, but it's way too long of a stage. It's like those stages are way too long and they're kind of slippery. You've also got, like, the hovercraft battle where you have to, like, get the flags and, like, all the flags within the time limit. That minigame controls so awfully. It's genuinely probably one of the worst controls I've ever seen in my life for a game. I've never played something this crappy controlled-wise. That hovercraft battle thing is awful. The minigames are the one thing I will admit are really bad. Really, really, really bad. But even so, though, that's not really that much of the game. I know a lot of people don't play Monkey Ball specifically for the minigames, but I never really was one of those people. I would more so just play the main game. But honestly, like, the gameplay-wise for, like, the Monkey Ball stuff, it's honestly alright. I don't think it's that bad. Though I do think the minigames are awful. And I think the game does have enough content, because keep in mind, this game was released for, I believe, $30, which is actually not too bad. It is released at a budget price, so it's not like you're paying, like, a lot of money for the game. But I don't know, they could have done a lot more with it. And honestly, I feel like the game could have been better. But honestly, I don't really know how much better they could have made it, considering it was Banana Blitz, and they honestly mostly just re-released it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I really have to say regarding that. So, to wrap this video, do I think that Banana Blitz is a bad game? No, I don't think so. I do think the game does have its problems. However, I do think the game still has some merit at the end of the day. I don't think it's the worst Monkey Ball game out there. I mean, that'd have to go to Adventure. That game is garbage. That game is awful. Like, really, really bad. But Banana Blitz HD is still an alright game. It does have a stupid trophy list, though, so yeah, beware, Platinumers. But anyways, that's all I'm going to do for this video, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to see more Monkey Ball content, well, I'm going to be making a review of Banana Mania once I play through enough of that, and if you want to see more, well, hit the like button and subscribe if you're brand new. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody. Take care.